What's up, YouTube? Stax here with another episode of Tabletop Adventures, and we are about to finish the primary campaign. I say finish, I mean, we didn't win in the Capital Wasteland, but we're playing the fourth scenario, or what I believe to be the fourth scenario of the main game in the Fallout board game. It is Far Harbor, and from everything I've read, I tried to do a couple Google searches because I had some rule questions early on. I've heard this scenario is kind of a mess. We're going to try to make the most of it. We'll probably have to use, red caps face down as extra fog condensers, perhaps. Who knows? But let's not waste a whole bunch of time here. Let's get our 3 caps that we get for starting the game, and we get our extra perk, or not perk, but extra letter. And it is C again. All right. So, we have staged 29 and 30 to start things off. Let's take a quick look at what we're up against here. So the stars represent Far Harbor. The shields represent the Children of Adam. So the stars are fog condenser tokens. It's not an enemy. Remove any shield token in this space. When star would activate, see below. The Children of Adam represented by the shield. Fog tokens, not an enemy. The space is irradiated. When star or shield would activate from the agenda deck, right there. Instead, place a shield at the highest level wasteland or settlement encounter space where there are no shield tokens. Okay. So, with all that said, let's start with number 29. Welcome to Far Harbor. A sickly green fog has spread across much of this island. Every structure you pass has been abandoned, but you see dangerous-looking shapes moving in the mists. So we will either suffer... These are things that just kind of happen. Suffer 2 rads during the same turn, or place a fog condenser. Stranger machines, bizarre devices dot the terrain around certain locations on the island. Most seem broken from wear or sabotage, but look easy enough to fix. So we can take a quest action at any star, pass a strength test of 3, gain 2 XP, and discard that token. Or attempt to fix one of the machines, go to any encounter space without a star on it, and attempt to place a fog condenser on that space. That's all. All right, here we go. We are the Vault Dweller again, so we have the Vault suit that will help us if we do attempt to fix one of the machines. We will start by exploring this space right here, and it's a bandit camp. Oh, I haven't placed my enemies. Haha. So we have a Deathclaw there. We have a human here. It's Raider Psycho. Do we have any enemies on this one? No, but we do have an enemy at the Raider camp. And that is a Raider Scum. Okay, well. He's in my way, but he has armor. That's kind of annoying. Needing 2 hits early on is a little dicey. Let's also explore this one. Let's see if we get something a little more favorable. Super Duper Mart has a human enemy as well. It is also a Raider Scum. Okay, well, they're not aggressive. We can move past them if they happen to activate on turn 1. That would be nice. Let's see. They do. All right, you move there, you move there. You move towards me, which I guess puts you there. And that's it. Very cool. Oh, we haven't taken our... Okay, I guess we take this. This is our first one. So, hold on. Everybody back to where you were. I forgot to take my starting influence token. So what is this? Plus 1 influence if you have 3 or more drug items. Plus influence if you are also well rested. Okay, so we can get possibly 3 influence off of that. But what happens here? Okay, not nearly as cool. In fact, I don't think anything moves, except we do this. But on turn 1, it would be placed on Far Harbor but it can't be. So nothing happens there, is my understanding. Oh no, there are these. Never mind. Highest level, so 3 is the highest level I see. So yes, one will go here at the Raider camp. Okay. And then nothing else actually activates. That's unfortunate. C'est la vie. Well, having Raider scum surrounding me kind of sucks, but there isn't much I can do about it. I have to go get one. So let's go to Super Duper Mart and challenge that one. I think that's probably our best bet. Don't really have many other options, unfortunately. Because if I move here and then explore, like, yes, I can reveal another tile, but this guy has ranged, and so if he activates, I'm in trouble. I move down here, I get irradiated, so we'll just go here. And we will fight, which means I need my handy-dandy dice, and I don't know where the heck I'm going to roll where I won't disrupt it. I guess we'll start doing this. Treat this table like a craps table, almost. What do I need to hit? Is it head and body? Head and body, but we need 2 hits, and we do not get them because he has armor, so he negates 1. We also have armor, so we negate 1, so ultimately we just take 1 damage. No, we take 2. Boo. Lame. 3 hits against us, only 1 against him. That's the end of the turn. And now they activate, so he's going to move, he's going to move. The Death Claw is also going to move 1 closer to us. But that guy's going to fight us. Can we at least fight back? Head and body? Yes. But also, ow. So we take 4 hits. We negate 1. We take 3. 1, 2, 3. We get 3 hits on him. He negates 1, but dies. So that goes away. This replaces it. Face down, so he's inactive. Oh, and this guy also moves. And 1 XP. So we go to the C on the experience track. All right. Well, Super Duper Mart, huh? I mean, I can try to place a token now. I get 1 reroll to get 4 successes. Oh, we haven't seen what the what's in the shop. Oh, Stim Pack. Radaway, not bad. Protectron that we can't get right now, and Paladin Dance. We can recruit, but doesn't really do anything for us. Well, what are the odds of me actually being able to do this early, right? Like, it doesn't seem very viable. Oh, I should also explain, we're trying to get enough influence points, these thumbs up here, to reach 11. And often, as a solo player, you're going to do... I mean, generally, you're going to do this with another faction. I don't even know if it's possible to get... I'm sure it is. To reach the threshold you're looking for without one of the factions advancing to the red. But if the faction advances to the red and we haven't won the game by then, or by the act of them doing it, we lose. I mean, and now that I think about it, like, Children of Adam is probably the easiest to play with. But we're going to try to... Well, we'll see what the agenda deck says. We'll see what influence we gain. I really want to... I kind of just want to go after this other human, but let's do the encounter in... Oh, we do know that one of the top 2 cards is encounter number 31. I don't know what it does, but I can do that at any settlement. So far, we haven't found a settlement. We found wasteland encounter spaces. So with that in mind, I'm going to move here and explore here. And it's Highway 71. Where's the up arrow? I'm blind. There it is. And the reason I moved here is in case this was Highway 74, I'm not stuck in a ranged encounter with this guy. But since we can't move anywhere, I don't know. Let's move back into this spot. And then maybe we'll do it. Well, no. We're going to need spaces. So we'll just stay there. We place another one in the highest level. So it's going to be this one. Deathclaw is gonna move. Oh, actually, hold on. Deathclaw was here. He would have moved to the nucleus and now would move here. I'm like, oh yeah, he'd move up there because he's trying to get up there, but he can't. Then there is no robot to move, so we're done with that turn. I feel like we're doing a whole heck of a lot here. Let's explore this one. Hoffman Farm gets a wasteland bugger on it. And it is, oh, what are you? Bloatfly. It looks sufficiently hideous. Let's move down, down here. So we'll take the 2 moves to go there. That ends our turn. Star. Place another highest level. We'll do it at, it has to be Hoffman Farm. And then the Deathclaw keeps moving into that space. It's undiscovered, so he can just exist there. We'll go to Highway 71, or 74, and actually, no, where was I? I was here. I will move into this space, then here, so we'll take 2, well, if we take 2 rads, then that just happens. And I don't necessarily want to do that. I just may not have a choice. I'm trying to take the path of good here, guys. I may just have to go all the way to Far Harbor. So we'll move 1, explore here. I hate everything. Got a Stingwing? We do. And that's it. Let's move and explore, and we're at the mercy of possible Raider scum. The other alternative is I could move into this space. I'll move into this space and I'll take a rad. Like, I can't tell you how much I absolutely hate fighting ranged enemies without, you know, a ranged weapon myself. Doesn't matter. There are no super mutants on the board yet. So now for our next turn, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And continue on. We will place another. So now we're starting to run out of spaces. The quest tokens don't matter. But we're just going to use these face-down tokens. So highest level that doesn't have one would be Highway 74, because Far Harbor can't have one. And super mutants, again, don't exist yet. We'll move here, and do a settlement action. Is it 31? It is not. A shouting match is just beginning when you arrive in the town square. He openly admitted to being a synth. A young man shrinks away from the crowd as it grows hostile. Well, we are not a synth, so we don't have the forced action. So either don't get involved and go to the market, we only have 3 caps, or attempt a charisma intelligence test of 4. I guess we'll do the intelligence test. We'll try not to read the results. If I go shopping, there's nothing in the shop I can currently buy. I could recruit Paladin Dance, but it doesn't do anything. So, yeah, we'll attempt to get the crowd to stop. So we need 4 hits. Well, we got 3, and we do have Charisma to re-roll 1. Come on, 1 hit, please. Yes! All right. So we succeed in convincing the crowd there's nothing to fear. Convinced for the time being, the crowd disperses with scowls at you. Become vilified. That is one of these. I think it's that one. So we are vilified, and we get to shop equal to the encounter rating, which is 2. So we get to shop twice. That's actually kind of lame. Not gonna lie. I could sell the vault suit, but there's nothing to buy that would be better. So we'll recruit Paladin Dance, I guess. And that's it. That was kind of lame. Boo. Plasma gun's not bad. Not the best, but cool. So that was move, action. Oh, we trash this, but we add card 11. So we're going to the deck here. Find number 11 and add it to the settlement pile. Actually, we know now that these are going to be 2 numbered cards. And already, I don't know which one it is. So there we go. And I think I'll just kind of stay here. I don't need to use my second move point. Because I want to just spam settlement actions now. We can't do 2 in the same turn, unfortunately. But I guess one thing I could do is move here. Since I'm only going to be able to do 1. Oh, actually, no. We want to stay there. If the Stingwing attacks, we'll deal with it. And it does. Stingwing, and was there another? I don't think there was. I think it's just... No, there's a bloatfly somewhere, wasn't there? Yeah, there is. Right there. Alright. So the Stingwing comes in. We got to hit it twice. We need head and body. Oh, what are you over there? Are you head? You're a head. You're a body. But it hits for 2 each, so we negate one of those. We take 4. We do kill the Stingwing and get 2 XP for it. And then this goes here. 2 XP means we level up. Move that all the way back there. We grab 2 letter tiles out of the bag. We've got E and S. We'll take E. E is a little more helpful to us right now. I mean, we already get a reroll with E. Oh, well, actually, with that in mind, yeah, I forgot I had the vault suit. Strength. Strength is a little more important. Okay. So that's the enemy activation. And now on our turn, we'll use... we'll camp first. Even though the bloatfly has ranged, I'm not as worried about it. So we'll camp first, which means we gain 3 hit points, and we gain the well-rested buff. And then we'll do the encounter action, I think. Yes. And it is number 11. There is a small gathering around the various traders and mercenaries here, and you shoulder your way through the other wastelanders to get a good look at the goods. Forced if we are vilified or synth, we are. Psst, over here. A young man gestures at you from the shadows. I've set up a shop back here for people like you who support my kind. Follow me. Okay. So, we get to shop the encounter level +1, so it's going to be 3. Buy items for 2 less. Now, I think there's a way to reset the shop. Driver pays a number of caps. Nope. Sell. Oh. Do I not have the option of just resetting the shop? That kind of sucks. Okay. Well, shop's kind of lame right now, but we can do it 3 times. So, we buy things for 2 less. So the only question is, do I want the stim pack? And I probably do. Yeah. I'll buy the stim pack. Pay all my caps. And be done. Boy, we're not doing much with that shop, are we? And then that's it. Okay. So that will go there. And that was camp and encounter. So now humans move. 1, you activate, and you move towards. All right. Now I need a strength test of 3. I could break this. That'd be funny. But no. We will attempt. No, we won't, because that already has one on it. We'll do an encounter here. I hate this. If there's a star on this space, encounter the next card, then add this card. All right, so hold on. God, so I have to find a different spot? I'm starting to hate this game. All right. As you go about your shopping, a shady individual approaches you and whispers in your ear. Hello, friend. You look like someone who's seeking more interesting fare than what's going on sale here. So we either ignore him and continue the shopping, slink away with him, or yell for the guards. Well, I think if... Huh. Well, okay, shop is pointless. So we're not going to continue shopping. I guess we should slink away with them. I mean, you could call for the guards. That would probably involve, like, a fight, if I had to guess. So, yeah, let's just go with them. Why not? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. The grinning man ushers you to a well-hidden booth. Okay. Become vilified. Well, we already have it. And my understanding is if you would gain vilified, you just flip it over and become idolized. I'm going to double check on that. I think that's near the back. You're ever instructed to lose a no, that's not it. Yeah, if you already have that token, flip it over. Oh no, if you already have that token, turn to the other side, flip that over. Okay. That's I've been misplaying that. I've been saying like, oh, I can't get well rested, or I don't want to camp because then I'll become addicted, which makes no sense. But I thought that's what the mechanic was. No, it's just I can't gain another vilified. Okay, that's fine. So we're still vilified. Draw and add 2 cards to the shop. Now, if I do that, do I have to get rid of the cards that are there? Like, how does that work? Why is this so hard? I think we just add 2 to the shop, and then they just now the shop has 6 cards. So then do we add them to the left or right? Because I know that order matters, and I don't remember what it is. If you have to discard cards, discard them from the right. If you have to add them face up to the left. Okay, so they will go over here. A Dick Doll and Nick Valentine. Shop 2. Buy weapons and drugs for 2 less. Well, eh. We will take Nick Valentine. And then the only question is, do I sell the stim pack, basically? And I don't think so. I would sell it for 3. For 2, right? I don't care. I'm using the stim pack. Oh, we got another one. Are you kidding me? Okay. So we take 31 and add it. But now we know, like, ugh, this is so weird. I'm really tempted to just go for Children of Adam right now. Actually, say trash this. I think this effect just like remains out there. That there are, yeah, it doesn't say trash this. So I think that effect just stays out there. Okay, my understanding, anyways. So what do we do for a second action? Do I just go for this? Like, take my 2 rads here and try to pass my strength test? I have well rested. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm going to move 2, take 2 rads. For 2 rads during the same turn, we advance the Children of Adam, track down 1. We gain 2 loot. Also probably very good. Raider armor. During a fight with an enemy that has ranged, this has 1 armor. Sure. We'll equip it. And we stage 32 and 94. And then we trash Welcome to Far Harbor. 32. Embrace the glow. As you camp in the fog, you are approached by a robed figure. She's from the Church of the Children of Adam, and they want help spreading the fog. Time for some missionary work. Spread Adam's love to more of the island. So when a shield is placed on the map when there is already at least one shield on the map, we'll advance that and then trash this. And then Children of Adam. A missionary stands in the street preaching a new religion called the Children of Adam. Many followers gather at Hoffman Farm, inviting all to embrace Adam's glow. Okay. Well, interesting. Place that one there. It's like an active effect. Yeah, sure. All right. So we've done that. That's our, what? Action and move. And so we go to the next thing here. We will place, I don't believe we actually get to place one, oddly enough, because there are none that don't already have a token on them. That isn't Far Harbor. So we actually don't get this one yet. Robot. Was there a bot on the field? There was not. So nothing happens there. I mean, this is an irradiated space. I could try my endurance test here. Now, if I move here, in theory, I can still shop. Because, like, all of a sudden, Radaway sounds very appealing. For now, we're just going to attempt the strength test. Get 2 rerolls at it. 1, 2. We need a third. We got it. All right. So, strength test successful on Stranger Machines. So we gain 2 XP up to the C and discard this star. Okay. We don't trash this, though, so 30 stays out. And then we get to move one more. Well, we have the radar armor now. So we're not as worried about ranged enemies. So we're going to chill right here. Okay. I don't know why I'm rolling dice. I need to do this. Okay. Shield. And shield's the only thing that happened. So, okay. I think it's going to blah, 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 blah. We need this. Here now on Far Harbor. Super mutants don't move. When a shield is placed on the map when there is already at least one shield on the map. Time for some missionary work. Spread Adam's love to more of the island. We advance this track 1. We gain 3 XP. 1, 2. And it will go to S. But we do level up and get to draw 1. One of these 2. Perception. It will be perception. 2 Ps. And that was this one. Now we stage 34 and 67 and trash this. We have Choking Fog, and 67 is the very familiar Vault Rumors. As the fog continues to consume the island, Far Harbor has begun to erect mechanical devices called fog condensers that stop the fog from consuming certain areas. Continue to help the church bring Adam's Grace to the island. When a shield is placed on the map, when there are already at least 3 on the map, then we advance that down the track. And then there is this one. Every year, new unfortunates appear out of the wasteland, claiming to have been banished from an underground bunker made before the war by a company called Vault Tech, perhaps worth investigating. So, we will place these there. We've got plenty of quest things happening. And now we shuffle this. And it's important that we did that in that order, having this move down the track, because now this moves one closer. In a solo game, instead of both factions moving, only the one that's furthest behind does. If they're tied, then, bad things happen. Or, they both move. So we at least keep blue one leg clear of the red. Okay. I think we need to do some exploring. So, let's move here and explore here. We found Vault 84. We can't move anywhere, but we can't move into that spot because this is all difficult terrain. And I'm not going to bother moving anything else, I don't think. I can move back here. Sure. Vault 84 doesn't have a level. So we still don't get to place one. And we still don't move any super mutants. Explore here. We'll decide what tile to place the Raider Psycho on. We will place him here. I really could put him there, but we'll keep him back a little bit. And we place a Wasteland Bug here. It's a Mole Rat. What am I trying to do? What am I trying to do? I've got a bunch of options. I mean, I guess really we're looking for... We can go back to Hoffman Farm. Discard a companion. Let's do that. We'll move 2 up into the Bloatfly space. And end our turn there. Humans activate. Are there any face down? I don't think so. So this one moves closer. This one moves closer. That one moves closer. And the Deathclaw moves closer. We'll move into Hoffman Farm. We'll take a rad. Wish I had the hazmat suit. We'll discard a companion. I don't believe it has to be the one that's equipped. I hope it doesn't, because we're discarding Paladin Dance. And that will give us an agenda card. No. Oh yeah, this doesn't even have to be like we're not declaring loyalty by managing it. Uh, that sucks. Because freedom gives us plus influence for every space that the star has advanced beyond the shield. So by trying to force one way or the other, we may have shot ourselves in the foot. Um, we stage 95 and trash this. 95 is a growing following. Under the command of a singular new recruit, the Church of Adam, or the Church of the Children of Adam, has gone from a couple meager missionaries to an entire organization in a very short time. Everywhere you go, you can hear the word of Adam being preached under the leadership of the confessor. Okay? Either, uh, okay, cool. That's fine. God, we need caps, though, man. I need caps. I want to buy that rat away. Oh, I have one more spot I can move in theory, but I don't want to. Shield. Now we get to place one at Ashbury Road and super mutants that again don't exist. Excellent. That triggers this one, so we advance the Children of Adam down the track. We gain 3 XP. That moves us up to the L. We add card 38. Oh, God. So we add 38 to the settlement deck. We'll do that in a moment. And we stage 35, 37, and 141. Okay. Initiation. Let's start there. The fog that now covers much of the island has mutated and enraged the creatures, and now they threaten Far Harbor. Meanwhile, the church is safe in its cave base at the nucleus. So if we can reach the nucleus, would be good. Or kill any creature that threatens Far Harbor, like a death claw. We ain't ready for that. Acadia in need. Caught in the middle of everything involving the fog is the hideout of Acadia, run by the synth Dima. Ambivalent to the conflict between Far Harbor or the church, he has one goal: to help as many escaped synths as possible. Okay. And then Wasteland Survival Guide. Hi, my name is Moira, and I'm trying to write a guide to surviving the wasteland. But I don't have a lot of experience out there. Will you help me? I need some food from the Super Duper Mart, which is not too far away, actually. So we could potentially do that. She just wants food, right? Who cares where it comes from? Okay, well, I guess let's place these. I mean, we'll place this here now, and now these 3 staged cards are there. Dear gosh. And we're just done with our turn. Oh no, I still have. I was here. I moved and did the encounter action. I could move one more into the irradiated space. Yeah, we'll do that. Just to get me a little bit closer. I could do Super Duper Mart next turn. All right. Next. Super mutants. Again, they don't exist. We will move 2 into the Super Duper Mart. Gain another rad. And yeah, perception, intelligence. So we get one. We had 2 rerolls because of well rested. But we need 4 successes. We got the 2. There's 3. All right, perception reroll. Intelligence reroll. You must be joking. We'll burn well rested. This is not happening. No! Why? You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Well. Oh, I was supposed to trash this one. So that helps my space problem a little bit. Okay. Oh, what was this? I was adding this to the encounter deck. Okay. What are you doing to me? Oh, let's see. I don't think anything's getting added to the board. It is not. Deathclaw moves up 1. And there are no robots. Oh, I don't know what I should be doing. I mean, I should probably head to the nucleus, yeah. But this is where I worry that like I could just get caught in a real bad spot where I can't actually advance anything. I don't have any good weapons. This is just rough. All right, we gotta think about this. There is a bounty hunter right here. If I can kill him, then I can gain another agenda. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So it's gonna trigger a lot of things. We're gonna move him 1 space. We're gonna move him into the Super Duper Mart, and then we'll take the fight action against him. Is that there? Had I only moved it up 1, I could tell you. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, that's where it's supposed to be. All right, what did we get? We needed arms and legs. We got it. We negate 1 of those hits, so we take 2. Actually, that could have gone really badly. I should have maybe capped first. And then used Nick Valentine. I mean, we have a stim pack, so it's not the end of the world. But anyways, he's dead. We gain 2 XP. Okay, a lot of things are going to trigger here. First, let's gain the XP. I or A? I think we want I, right? Yeah. I would have taken if I had C as an option, I would have taken it because I think one of the things I can get with charisma is I just take anything from the shop. That might be nice, especially that right away. I would have taken an L too just to get 8 caps. So 2 XP. I was on L, so we go to S. Okay, that's that. We killed a bounty hunter. That's this one. So we gain an agenda. Also freedom, so it favors the stars. Awkward. Trash this. Stage 98 and trash this. This one. It was. The last fanatics. The children of Adam begin to dwindle. But several enraged members make a final stand with one of their warheads. Place a quest marker at the highest level settlement. This is the bomb. Well, I believe that's a tie between Far Harbor and... Oh, no, it's Acadia. So the bomb's at Acadia. At the end of each round, place 1 cap on this card. When there are 3 caps on this card, automatically resolve Objective 2. Okay. Well, we ain't getting to it, so... At the end... Oh, and no one gets... Wait. Oh, if you detonate the bomb. Can I get there in 3 turns? I mean, I die to a Deathclaw. No. Because there's about to be one on this. Okay. We're going to stage 98 anyways. Now, what else happened? We killed a human, so we gain another agenda card. What are we up to? 1, 2, 3, 4. We can hold 4 cards in our hand. So 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. What card do we stage? Sorry, 68. Okay. Signs of life. The raiders had one of the Vault Dwellers' wrist-mounted computers on them. With this, you should be able to contact the people on the inside of the vault or interact with its computer. Well, we know where Vault 84 is. It's right there. Whether or not we can get to it. Now I'm at a point where I can't camp without losing Nick Valentine because there's a level 3 enemy on the board. Okay. We could I'm going to use the stim pack. So use the stim pack to recover all my health. And oh, I killed that bounty hunter, so we get one of these here. We'll move 2 into this irradiated area. And end our turn. Do we place one? We do not. Guy keeps chasing. One, two, three, four. We will dance around the Deathclaw. Also, oh, I should have been putting a cap on. So there should be a cap on this. And now we're about to get a second. Well, we'll do it after I resolve this. Don't do that. The wasteland creature here wakes up. This one moves towards us. There's no drone to move. The mole rat also moves here. Now we place the second token. We shuffle the agenda deck. This one moves down 1. Okay. Difficult terrain, move in. And activate Vault 84. We have a companion. We gain 4 XP. Only going to the L. And add 71, which is the first card in the Vault 84 set. It's going to be this one. We'll place this here for now, I guess. I don't know. Is this still on screen? No. We'll move you down here. And place this here. Okay. There we go. We'll make do with the space we've got. All right. And then, yeah, we trash that. Okay. There's nothing to stage, so we carry on. Still can't do the first part of that. Wasteland critter closes in. 1, 1. And this one up here goes here. I don't know. Oh, that was the end of round 3. So the bomb goes off, and within 2 spaces. Well, that nothing dies. Cool. And so what? We trash this. Nothing happens. That's the end of that line, I guess. Okay. Let's Maybe I really should just try to get to... Yeah. Let's try to get to the nucleus. I'm going to move 2. And explore here. Where even is my super mutant pile? Oh, down here. Found the super mutant camp. Oh, and we found the overlord. Great. Just what I've always wanted. We get to place a fog token on the super mutant camp. And then the super mutant activates. Hello. Yep, here we are. Yeah, super mutants come to say hi. We can only damage him with headshots. I'm not rolling 3 headshots. But we negate one of the hits, so we only take 3 damage. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. That's enough of that. If I move to the nucleus, I take 4 rads. Ow. Four rads it is. Place another. We can't. Deathclaw moves. Poor guy. He's just been chasing us all over. All right. We will quest action at the nucleus. So, this moves down 1. And then what? 3 XP. 1, 2, we'll go to perception no matter what. E twice. Sure. We're not going to win this game. Stage 39 and 150. Converts to the church. Even with the recent gains, the church still needs more members to fill its ranks. Perhaps the Sins of Acadia can be convinced to see the light of Adam's glow. Dear God. I mean, like, now I'm actually wondering if I can steal this with freedom. And I could if I could make this another freedom card. Just throwing that out there. And then nowhere to go. The recent war and destruction in the wasteland has left many homeless, but no one has been affected as affected as the local ghoul populace. Already viewed as pariahs, a bounty has been put on certain ghouls, which has led to all of them being shunned. Huh. Well, I might have to discard Nick. I'm going to move here and end my turn. Activate all the humans. Oh, God. So this one wakes up. Let's just go top to bottom. This guy goes here. This guy goes here. Actually, that might be all of them. I think it is. And then the Death Claw just moves here as well. It's a logjam outside Vault 84. They're probably all wondering what the hell is going on out there. Kind would have been a decent one to have, actually. All right. I'm going to camp. 1, 2, 3. We gain the well-rested buff. We would unexhaust Nick. He's discarded. I'm going to explore this tile. Hey, we found the Robco factory. Sentry bot. So nowhere to go. We gain an agenda. It's freedom. So we could discard security. Oh, we might be able to backdoor our way to this. Hold on. Which one are we just doing here? This one. So gain that. Stage 152. And then trash this. So 152. Drain the swamp. Many areas in the more dangerous sections of the wasteland have uninhabited places where the ghouls could make their home. But first, said place needs to be made safe for the ghouls to live there. Okay. No enemies within 2 spaces of Robco factory. Well, why does that have to be the sentry bot? No. Ah. Body and arms aren't the worst. I mean, we could do it. I'm worried about the 3 damage I take every shot back. Okay. Okay. We can do this. Next. We add another token to Robco Factory. And the Death Claw continues to march ever closer into the super mutant camp now. Okay. I'm going to move back into the nucleus. Does this only apply to... I feel like I can't just do this at any settlement. I feel like this should be discarded, even though it doesn't say trash. Maybe it only applies to that one, but you can't, like, put the card on there. Ah, I don't know. There are a lot of weird rules with this game that I just don't know. Let's do... gained the rad, right? I did. Gotta think. I need to get this rat away. Like, more than anything else, I need the rat away. I mean, I also need the hazmat suit that I know is hiding somewhere in this deck. But I really need rat away. Best way for me to get it is going to be to do settlement encounters. So let's do this. 38. As you pass through the people gathered to trade, you spot someone who matches the description of the synth Dima was looking for. Okay. So either leverage your knowledge, which we probably could do. Quietly tell synth about Acadia, or ignore the synth and go shopping. Um, I don't know. I think we tell the synth about Acadia and just send them on their way. Like, again, shopping doesn't do anything. And, I mean, a strength charisma test, I'm sure I could do it. It's probably worth more of a reward, but this doesn't have a test. So we're going to quietly tell the synth about Acadia. She thanks you and heads off in the direction of Acadia, promising that she won't forget this. Oh, complete objective 2 of Acadia in need. Okay. Become idolized. And trash this. What is objective 2? Oh, 5 caps. Yes. We have money. We stage 41. And trash that. Okay. Pulling the strings. With everything you have done for Acadia, you have earned the trust of Dima. He has revealed that he has the ability to replace one of the faction leaders with a synth. Also, I guess this stays there. Place a quest marker at Acadia. Okay. This is the replacement synth. A survivor in the same space as the replacement can move it with his or her figure. When doing this, treat all spaces as difficult terrain. Oh. Okay. Interesting. The plot thickens. But for now, super mutant moves, so he just comes back to me. This will move down the track 1. We're going to try and backdoor ourselves into a Far Harbor victory. I don't know how I'm going to pull this off. But if I have 4 here, 6, well rested would give me 11. So we just have to complete this now while we have well rested. That's the important thing. We have to have well rested when we finish it. But yeah, like if we can push the star down to the end of the track, we just like BS our way to a victory, which is insane. Now, how do we do that? Again, I think it comes down to we need Radaway. I still think this is supposed to be in the trash, but Well, no, because like 38 is an encounter card, right? And it doesn't say trash when you do succeed, fail here. Oh, it says add this card. If it doesn't say trash, then it's just there. Does it stay at Far Harbor, or do I just have this ability here that when I shop, I buy, weapons and drugs for 2 less? It's a very important distinction. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that answers this for me. So I'm going to assume that when I do shop, I have the discount. But no, that doesn't make sense either. I don't know. We keep this card down here and just act as though it doesn't exist. So it might as well be in the trash. I really don't know. Or maybe it remains in play under that player's control, and then, you know, can you do the whole thing? God, none of that makes any sense. I feel like all of that would just be incredibly overpowered. You just like, because I did this, I literally get to go shop whenever I feel like it. That doesn't sound right. So we're sitting here at the start of our turn. I think we're doing an encounter. Yeah, we'll do a settlement. It is settlement, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. We have a chance, actually, we could fix up a fog condenser. Without the protection of the fog condensers, the people of this settlement have fled the oncoming fog. You walk through a ghost town. So, we could fix up a fog condenser, which I feel like I'd probably be able to do. Pray as Adam, await the fog. No. Steal some stuff? Well, that's not shopping. Okay. Ah. Yeah, I'm just going to steal stuff. There's no reason to put a fog condenser there. I don't think. That part is, like, that ship has sailed. So what is it? Loot equal to the nucleus level, which is 2. Add this card. Okay. Well, let's do. All right. Well, we got a weapon and we got an iBot. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's the explore, or that's the encounter. Now I can do a quest action. The quest action I could take is at the nucleus. We'd have a CAL test. So I'd be able to do 2 rerolls, 3 with well rested. Yeah, let's do that. Let's attempt use the church's need of members to infiltrate their organization. We have 2 successes. We need 4. So we'll use our charisma. Ugh, it's 3. Use our luck. And we'll use our well rested. Come on. No. Okay. That's fine. Next agenda. Bugs. Are here. And then this one just like slowly trying to make his way over. Okay. That could have gone a lot worse. Let's do a regular encounter. What the? She's got a bomb! Oh, God. A shrieking laugh rises above the tumult. As the market clears, you see a crazed woman holding a beeping mass of metal. Either grab something and run, or rush in and talk her out of it. Well, I'm gonna just grab something from the shop. Yeah, that's what that is, right? Become vilified, choose 1 item from the shop, add 7, and trash. Yes. So we add the rat away, add card number 7. Shop gets McCready. Okay. We're going to use the rat away to remove 4 rads. 1, 2, 3, 4. We get a little bit of breathing room now. And now we'll do our quest action at the nucleus. Looking for 4 successes. Oh, we hit our 2. Okay, we hit the double. We'll use our charisma reroll. Yes. All right. So we advance this track. Stage 43. Trash this. This unwinnable game is now very winnable. Embrace this. It's time to take the fight back to the church. Their base at the nucleus is an old nuclear submarine. You could overload its reactor, if you can get inside, that is. Oh, God. Okay. CIL 5. Okay. Trying to see, like, how can I advance this? If we kill a death claw, that would do it. Huh. Okay, well, here we go. Nowhere to place a fog token, and the Death Claw does move towards us. Okay. We'll use the. Well, now I know what the top two cards of the deck are. They are either the Ghost Town or the result of this. I could run through to here. I would take 3 rads, but I would dodge the Death Claw. I wouldn't necessarily dodge the Super Mutant. He would eventually get to me. I don't think we're getting the Confessor replaced, though. Like, Survivor in the same space as the replacement can move it with their figure. Treat all spaces as difficult terrain. Oh, I could be in that spot, and then all my moves are difficult terrain. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It would be 5 turns. I don't think we have 5 turns. Like, to win the way we want to, I think we have to kill the Death Claw. And in order to do that, I need a better weapon. So I'm going to activate this one. And it's this one again. So I think I just steal stuff and hope that there's a weapon in the loot. Yeah, we have to just hope that there's a weapon in the loot. For now. Metal armor and Hancock. Charisma and agility do not generate rerolls. Huh. And we add this card. Um. Well, we'll equip Hancock. And we'll equip the metal armor. Okay. For my next trick. Wait, have I? What made me stage 150? Oh, shoot. It was initiation, wasn't it? It was. Okay. So that just doesn't exist then. This was supposed to be trashed a long time ago. Oh. Okay, so now what's our out? It really is just embrace this. Huh. Okay. I mean, we also do still need to kill that guy. God. Okay. I have I have 8 HP. Okay. We'll camp here and gain well rested. Um yeah, it's camp and gain well rested. Super mutant moves. That's him. No, I could. 3, 4. Hold on. Now I've probably screwed myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I screwed myself by waiting one extra turn. I think. Yep. I think I screwed myself by waiting an extra turn. Maybe not. What about does the iBot help me here? One, one. Move here. Use a move action. Activate the iBot, and then 1, 2. Or so 1, 2. Activate iBot for this. 3, 4. No, we still don't get there in time. Damn it. Yeah, if I had started going last turn. But okay. We have to make our stand then at the nucleus. We have 2 armor. I have a strength reroll. I need to get below 6 HP. Okay. Okay. I'm going to Encounter. It's 31 again. I will gain 2 loot. Fistful of Caps and Live in Love. Okay, well, we have to discard 2 items. We'll discard the Raider Armor and Astoundingly Awesome Tales. Dance goes there. These go there. We discard Fistful of Caps immediately to gain 8. You know, right on time. Add this card. Okay. I will move the Deathclaw. Why am I so hung up on fighting the Deathclaw? Oh, because it's the most likely to, like, damage me enough to... I mean, I guess I could just be moving around radiating myself. Yeah, let's just do that. We'll move 1 and back. 1 and back. There we go. Yeah, it's like, why force a Deathclaw into me when I could just do that? Because the XP won't even do it. I mean, a loot card would be nice. But Deathclaw will kill me on its own. Just not anytime soon. Wasteland Buggers and Robot. So the Robot will move 1 up. That's annoying. Actually, it gets to go there. The Bugs. Always the Bugs. Technically, I could do that. I think there's 1 more. There is. Okay. We have less than 6 HP. So I'm going to attempt this quest action at the nucleus. Come on, baby. I don't deserve this win whatsoever. But let me have it. C does not do anything for me. So it's C, I, and L. So we'll use I. Use L. Nope. Then we just can't do it. Okay. So we don't get it this time. I will do a settlement encounter. We get 2 more loot. Let's go. Ooh, pipe rifle. Okay, well, we'll discard Live and Love. And do we want the pipe rifle? We'll hold it in our inventory for now. All right, turn ends. Okay, the walls close in. Raider Scum. Raider Psycho. Looter. Not even worth it. I think that's all of them. The Deathclaw gets 1 closer. Also, One of a Kind would have been a good card to have if I could get to A. Okay. Oh, and we add this card again, so. At the start of my turn, I will equip the pipe rifle. I will fight actually, no, I don't need to fight the Deathclaw right now. Let's attempt the nucleus. We'll just try to win the game right now. Only one success. We need 2 2s. So we'll do our I. There's one. Luck reroll. Come on. Yes! No shot. They will let only the truly devout that deep into their inner sanctum. Show your devotion, then blow them sky high. We advance this down the track. And if I've counted correctly, we have 4 influence cards. These 3 are worth a total of 3, because it's each space that Star has advanced further than Shield. And this one is worth +1 if we're well rested. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Because we have well rested. And we steal victory with everything closing in on us. Oh, man. What a finish. I mean, really, for the last, 45 minutes, have I not just felt like complete existential dread, like there's no way we actually steal this? And then all of a sudden it's like, maybe there's a chance? Nah, not really. Maybe. Oh, wow. I hate this game and I love this game at the same time. The Vault Dweller prevails at Far Harbor. We go 3 out of 4 over the past month or so of playing Fallout. I can't think of a better way to finish the main series of the game. Thank you so much for watching Fallout Fridays on Tabletop Adventures. Whew, it'll take a while to come down from the high of this. We'll catch you on the next one, and until then, be good to each other.